All right, welcome back. Real quick, just wanted to jump on here and go through how to set up a broadcast in ManyChat. So a couple reasons you would use a broadcast. One is if you want to send some content to all of the people that are in ManyChat all at once, you can do it this way. Or I like to use it for on the mornings or afternoons of our live webinars. I like to send a reminder to those people that are in my messenger that have not opted in yet, sending them a reminder that, hey, we're going live tonight, and try to get them to register. I also send a 5-minute heads up to those that have registered that actually has the link for the webinar right in the message. So it's kind of nice. It gives them a 2-click process to get right into the webinar, and it sends them that reminder right on their phone or their computer, depending on what they're on. So what I am going to do is share my screen real quick and go to my ManyChat dashboard. So like I said, we're working on broadcasts. So we're going to come down here to broadcasting. And this is also where you can see up here are drafts, ones that you're working on. Anything that you have scheduled is down here. And then if you scroll down, you can look and kind of see the statistics of the broadcasts that you have already sent. So it tells you when it was sent, how many were sent, how many were read, and how many, if there was a link or something to click, how many clicks you had. So it's kind of nice just to see, you know, what words are working, which emojis convert a little bit better to get some communication with your audience. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a new broadcast, and we're gonna do this one for the individuals that are in my messenger that have not opted in yet to the webinar. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on new broadcast, and it's gonna bring up the post for me. And so what I'm gonna say is, hey, and I'm gonna put in their first name again. Now don't forget, if Facebook can't find their first name or can't be read for some reason, you always have the option to put a fallback in there. So I'm going to say, hey, first name, or hey there, and just hit enter to get out of that screen. So I'm going to go say, hey there, we are going to be having a live workshop tonight at, and I like to give them 2 times. So because I'm on the East Coast, I like to give them 9 p.m. Eastern and then 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I do that just so that, you know, not everybody's as in tune with time zones. So if they know, you know, they should know what time zone they are in, but they might not know the conversion between Eastern and Pacific. So I like to do East Coast and West Coast as well. So then I'm just going to ask them a question. Are you free to watch? Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Button here. So if they're free to watch, I want them to say, and I come over here to the right side, yes, I wanna watch. Okay, if they click on that button, I want to send them another message. So I'm gonna click on Send Message and hit Send Message again, which brings up a new box for me to type in the message I want to send. So if they say, yes, I wanna watch, I'm gonna say, awesome. I'm gonna throw a little starburst emoji in there. And again, these are the people who have not registered yet for the webinar, so I'm going to let them know is all I need you to do is register to save your spot. And then I'm going to click on Add Button. And what this button is going to be titled is, yes, save my spot. Okay? And if they click that, I want it to open up a website. And the website is going to be my landing page. So I'm going to go ahead and put my landing page in here. It's iquitwithasmile.com. And then click on Done. So if they say yes, they're free to watch, I'm going to say, awesome. All you need to do is register to save your spot. So they'll click here, which will take them out onto my landing page. Now, because this is my response to their initial yes, I want to watch, I want to put a delay in there. And I'm going to go ahead and make this one a 5-second delay. And then don't forget, you need to move that delay up to the top. So when they click on yes, I want to watch, it's going to show those little bubbles as if I'm typing for 5 seconds, and then it's going to send them this message, which has the link to my landing page. Now I'm going to go back to the original post and give them an option that no, I'm not free. Oops. So up here I'm going to title it no, not free tonight. Okay, so if they click on that, again, I don't want to leave them hanging. I'm going to go ahead and click on Send Message and Send Message again. And here I'm going to say, no worries. I can send you the replay tomorrow morning. If you register. Oops. Good thing for spell check, right? And then on this one, I'm going to go ahead and put a little emoji with my arrow pointing down. So here, I'm also going to go ahead and put in a button here that's going to say, send me my mouse is not working. All right, I don't know why my mouse is not working. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Okay, now I can type, send me the replay. Okay, and if they click on that link, again, I want them to open and go to my landing page. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on done. And now I can continue to add messages if I want to, but I'm pretty much done. I now have an action item after either of these things happen. Hopefully they'll go and register, and then I can come back into here and see which path they followed. So are they watching it tonight, or are they watching it wanting the replay tomorrow? So then I'm going to go ahead and go next. Excuse me. And I'm going to target the people that I have tagged that haven't opted in. And I'm also going to tag the people that aren't GAS, because I don't want to send this to people that are in the community already. Like I said, I have some in here for, when I go live, they've asked to be notified that way. So I have those in there this way. So I'm going to send this message to those that have not opted in at my landing page and to those that are already in the community. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to hit schedule for later. Okay, and then our next webinar, I'm going to push it out a little bit. So let's say we're going to do it Monday night, and I want to do it at 8, or I'm sorry, I like to do it like right around lunchtime. So I'm going to go ahead and do it for 11:45 a.m. And the reason I do it at lunchtime-ish is because a lot of people are leaving the office maybe to go grab a bite to eat. If they get this message, they're more likely to go ahead and click through the links and possibly even register. And so because I'm targeting lunchtime, my lunchtime here on the East Coast is different than lunchtime on the Pacific Coast, because of the hour delay. So I don't want to send them all at the same time. So I'm going to come down here to time zone settings and click on time travel. So what that means is that anybody on the East Coast will see this message at 11:49 a.m. East Coast, and then an hour later Central will go out, then Mountain, then Pacific. So I'm going to go ahead and click schedule, and that is how you can set up kind of a click-through message to those that have not opted in and you want to try to get them to opt in. Another one that I send out, and I'm going to go back to broadcasting, another one I send out is to those people who have opted in or have asked for a reminder for the webinar. I send one 5 minutes before the webinar starts, again with the actual link to the webinar. So the message will pop up, they can click on it, they can click and sit and wait for 5 minutes until the webinar starts. I know that we do get emails sent out, but sometimes they don't go through, or if people aren't on their phone to see that email, they might not necessarily get into the webinar. So I'm hoping that this converts a little bit better than just the emails. So I'm going to go ahead and hit new broadcast, and it's going to take me to the same screen that I was just at, and I'm going to add my emoji. So I'm going to go ahead and say, we are live in 5. I'm going to put another emoji there. Are you ready? And then I'm going to go ahead and give them that little down arrow, because here I'm going to click on add button, and then go ahead and give it a title. Yes, I am ready. And again, I'm going to take them to a website, but this isn't going to be my landing page because these people have already opted in. So I'm going to go to Global Affiliate Zones over here under Affiliate Links, and then scroll down to grab my webinar page. And you can copy, once you've selected it all, Control-C copies, or you can right-click and hit copy. So now that I've copied that link, I'm going to go back into ManyChat and enter the URL here and go ahead and click done. Okay, so that's really the only option that I'm going to give them, I could set it up that if they can't watch now but want the replay, to go ahead and give me that indication. But just for showing purposes, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to schedule this one. So once you're done with your post, I'm going to go ahead and click Go Next. And on this one, I want to tag and send only to those that have opted in. Okay? So I went ahead, my tag is opted in. So these are the people that I already have in my back office. So I'm fine with giving them the actual webinar link. I don't suggest you do that to people who are just following you or who have just messaged you that haven't registered, because it makes tracking a little bit more tricky. And I want to go ahead and schedule it for later. And now let's go ahead and schedule it for next Monday night. And I want it to send out 5 minutes before 9 o'clock my time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit apply, and then just double check, because I'm not the best with military time, and I do apologize to those folks who know military time, and I applaud your service and thank you. But so come down here and just make sure that that's the right time, and actually it's at 8:50, and I want to go ahead and move that up 5 minutes to 8:55. So I'm going to go ahead and click on apply. Now, because the webinar starts at the same time across the globe, it's always at 9 p.m. Eastern, I don't want to send it through time travel. I don't want it to send at 8:55 Pacific time. I want it to send it everybody at 8:55 Eastern time. So I'm just going to keep this here, send all at the same time. And then I'm going to go up here and click schedule message. Okay, so that's just another quick one that I do. And you can always go back to your broadcasting and see what you have scheduled. So I've got quite a few scheduled here just for, so I can kind of, set it all up to run by itself. So that's how you broadcast. And like I said, you can add more conversations to it. You can add more buttons to it. Whatever you need to do, you can kind of create that conversation. So that's really in a nutshell how you broadcast. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you got any value out of it. Let me know if you have any questions. And hope to be on here soon. Talk to you later. Bye.